Hello, all of you cute beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is A Lost in Chaos Scar, Season 4, Episode 17, Maze Running Part 1. This is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io. So go take a look at it, let us know what you think. For now, we'll go ahead and get started with introductions, beginning with Enja.
Hello and good day, everyone. I will be your storyteller for this evening, Angel Reyes. I play the allies, I play the enemies, and I orchestrate all manner of events. So we'll be following our players today, starting with Rex Strider.
Hi, I'm Rex Strider. I'm going to be playing Chomper, a Firewater type Crocodile. Pass it off to Raharu.
Hello everybody, I'm Raharu and I'll be playing Paz, the Solar Water type Sobble. On to you, Rob.
Hello, I am Rob. I shall be playing Scruff, the Ground Ice type Swiner. On to the Zen.
Hello everybody, I am Razim, and I am playing as Squirrel, the Dragon Steel type Lucario. Go ahead, Vane.
Hello, I'm Tullius, and I'll be playing Vane, the Dark Flying type Murkrow.
And for the recap, go for it, Tao.
Yeah, sure. We were mostly continuing our preparations and review for the things that are going on, including the fact that the next event is the Explorer event, which is going to be a maze run and has a good couple of rules that we were trying to prepare for. However, Zevran had done a bit of research into the Final Phalanx, which is the team that, has been giving us some issues. And it is apparent that they are up to some no good things, considering that a lot of the information that they released about us is not public knowledge, and the guild explicitly refused to give out to them. So that leaves a whole lot of questions about how they managed to actually get a hold of that. Investigations pending, as we're going to be looking into that more as we get the chance. Squirrel, I believe, continued to work on his side projects afterwards, with a good bit going into, I believe, his own personal ideas for a ranged weapon / gun. Is that right?
Even about across the board, but yeah.
Yeah. I think that was just where most of the, focus was on. Vane went off to go and get some, dungeon thread to turn into some dungeon rope on the cheap, considering that we're going into an unknown thing that may or may not include traversal. Well, it ain't like anyone's going to complain about having some high-quality rope. Scruff had gone off and ended up meeting up with CL and Amari, and was basically appointed as CL's minder by Amari while she went off to go deal with something TM. She didn't explain. Which means that, well, Scruff was both left alone with and was meant to supervise CL. So, great decisions all around. We had found out that Scruff probably can't read. Common, at least. And basically all of the messages that we were sending, or that he was sending, were completely unintelligible to the other group. So we sort of started doing some workarounds. Multiple people went to go meet up with Scruff, so that way, we could figure out what was going on with him, and then discovered that he was actually kind of just left in charge of CL. So now CL's here. CL has already managed to potentially cause a little bit of chaos by punching someone away from across the street, effectively. He had a bad feeling, TM. Scruff found this very reasonable.
That makes sense.
And I think that is most of it. Anyone want to add anything in particular?
Nope, nope. The only thing I guess I could add it was that it was Wade, the one that realized that Scruff couldn't read common because he had an interaction with Scruff at some point in the past, a while ago.
All right, sounds like we are good to go then.
Alrighty then.
Investigations pending, TM.
Oh, I just realized that there is one thing I could add is that Wade, Kaza, and Chomper went off to look for the individual that CL and ended up punching into the sky, because he at least remembered the general direction where he got sent off to.
Yep. So,
Wow.
let's see, where to begin? With the people putting CL away or with searching with Wade?
I don't particularly think it matters that much, but Herbicer says fan art.
Oh, yes.
Ah.
Did Sim step away?
He might have.
No, I'm here. Let's get this fan art brought up.
No, neat fan art.
All from Irvas. You got Culty taking a nap.
Oh,
Let me just show
He
Zoom
is an
stream on
EB boy.
here so y'all can see it.
wait.
There we go.
He's got the
Aw.
vein plush on the shelf under him.
I was. Hang on a second.
It's not even on the
Hands
same
on the
thing. It's just
scruff.
like vaguely nearby.
Scruff on the ceiling.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
And the other
Keep them
thing
in.
is animated, and those are not easy to bring up. So, yeah.
Oof.
On. On.
I like the Scruff one.
It's not a small chance that that's what you wake up to in the morning.
Well, damn. I accept this influence.
Uh-oh. Should we be worried?
No.
Okay.
Hey, Pyro, where are you right now? Hey, Pyro.
Gimund is not here.
That's right. I'll have to save that for when he does get here, then.
Don't teach my hamster to
Ooh, another
suck
one.
eggs.
Lots of influence very soon.
Yep. To be fair, it is just kind of better to get it over, not over with, but like get it set up near the beginning. So, you know.
That's true. Okay, then. This I will also accept, then. Let's see. Who was going to take CL Twin in? I recall that Kaza was going to do it. Was he also taking Scruff with him?
Scruff was left in charge of CL, so Scruff is going to stick by CL.
Yep.
Then
Vane was
works
also
out
going
pretty-
with that group just because, as much as he hates being around CL, he hates leaving him unsupervised more.
Then we'll start
It's
with
not
that one.
unsupervised, he has Scruff.
Like I said, unsupervised.
Damn. Got him.
Kaza was coming with Wade.
He was going to take care of his father because he
Yeah, he
can
was,
be
he was staying with his dad.
he
Okay.
can be a handful. But I
Fair enough.
think that maybe someone was going with Wade. Maybe it was Zevran.
It was
Chomper was.
Chomper was.
Oh, then Zevran.
Yeah, Chomper was going with Zephyrin around. I'm actually gonna with Chomper. He's trying to stay with the group as much as possible, but he is with Zephyrin at the moment.
All right, because Zevran had already asked around and got back his results. So he's after the maze run, he's probably going to probe deeper. So we'll be starting with the section that is going to the tavern to get a room to put CL in and ask him sit here. Just sit here and be fine.
Oh, no. Scruff has already promised him an adventure.
Okay, Scruff, you will do the thing that sends him on an adventure, air quotes, inside this room and nowhere else.
Oh, you mean that was the plan? Vane was very clear. Don't let other people see what our abilities do to keep them on their toes when it's a competition. So we were gonna do it somewhere secluded.
With someone who notoriously will just talk about things.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
the trick is making sure he can't talk about it? And he can't talk about it if he's asleep in one spot. And then his wife comes and collects him immediately afterwards. I've thought stuff through. I did that.
This does not fill me with confidence.
Alrighty then.
Scruff nods and you get the distinct feeling that he edited out the knot in his head. Yeah, I did it. We did this. deliberately forgot the not in this does not fill me with confidence.
Boy, that selective memory sure works fast.
I know, right?
He's fast when he wants to be.
For certain.
Oh.
Anyway. Following the map, they do find one of the larger taverns where Kaza hopes to find a large room that is still available for rent. And inside, they're going to see a familiar face, surprisingly enough.
Oh, just like in the general area of the tavern.
It seems that's the primary server, actually. Carting around plates very quickly and providing customer service is Shia, balancing potentially 3 separate platters between her tails as she's tending to tables.
Oh, very impressive.
Kaza is quite surprised to see how busy this tavern is actually, with people seemingly ordering a lot. Though some others may just be trying to talk to her, but she's keeping busy, so she can't stay in one location for too long. And so, Kaza's going to go up to the counter and asking if there are still rooms available, and the answer is yes. Though maybe for not too much longer. Apparently they'd requested assistance, and she arrived here today to help until others get here, but they're going to try and see if they can't ask her to stay a little longer, maybe, as there seems to have been a uptick in customers after she arrived. Peculiar for what seems to be a solo bronze rank, but they're happy to have her.
I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure that they understand that it's not because of her supposed level of fighting prowess.
Yeah.
I don't think that is at all what is under consideration here.
No, I think the thing is that they're more surprised by her having a bronze rank when she seems to be fully evolved. They're suspecting that she is a new guild edition. Nothing wrong starting from the bottom. But they're also quite happy that despite her rank, she is not participating in any events, but because then they can keep her longer.
Understandable.
But you will be given a key.
Alright, good.
CL will pay for his own room.
Well, considering we had to basically talk him out of trying to buy an entire business just to prove a point of I got money. You know.
Yes.
I don't think people were too worried about CL's ability to pay for things when he was on a Grandmaster rank duo.
Yeah. Until he fucked that up.
Well, yeah, but the amount of money that he must have is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that he also was one of those people that would actually consistently run dungeons.
Yeah, he would. And then repeat to go back and get his partner to do it again.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of money.
You could say that upon the duo breaking, they lost more than half their confidence.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of what happens when, you know, a lot of your skill set is reliant on someone else for support.
Yeah. He suddenly was really bad at a lot of other jobs. Damn.
Who'd have thought?
Well, we could have seen that coming.
Well, certainly not
he
him.
could've. Definitely not him. But as Kaza's heading upstairs, she is going to duck away for a moment to come and say hello and ask how they're doing. But immediately CL is going to put his foot in his mouth.
Oh boy.
And is going to say, "Hello, unmarried woman." She's just going to look shocked.
What the hell?
I'm just going to let you know
Compliments.
right now at the beginning of this
Feel the
interaction that
backhand of
he is an idiot.
justice.
How? Why? What? I'm sorry. No one has ever greeted me like that, so I'm not sure what the proper response is.
No one should greet anyone like that. Looking at CL.
Chomper makes a note. No one should ever greet anyone like CL greets people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that rude? I think so. And who? I'm. She's just going to turn away from CL and focus on the rest. Hello. It's good to see you again, Kaza, Vane, Scrot. Person who I don't know.
If it helps, this
will
is CL.
wave.
This is Kaza. This be Kaza's dad.
Oh, nice to meet you, CL.
Kaza
Ah,
takes
you
all.
must be a friend. Yes, my name is Shia. It's nice to meet you. She's becoming aware of the shock and is moving to smooth out some of her fur. Return appearances back to normal.
I'm sure that will last a long time around CL. Yup.
Yeah. As someone who projects calm, he is he might be her natural enemy. Anyway, I haven't seen you. I hadn't seen you guys in a while, but Zarok told me that I should pay attention to you more. So well, these are complimentary, usually for those who are dining in, but I don't believe it would be a problem if I gave you this. As she's going to pass a small basket to Vane.
Alright, what do you get handed?
It's one of those bread baskets that's usually at tables while you wait for your order.
Ah, so were you also told to give this to me, or was this just you making this decision?
Oh no, that was me. Well, we did get to know each other at least somewhat during our time walking to Domovoy, so I thought I'd move these aside. All right, I'd take one of these aside, since well, effectively they're free, so there's no problems with that.
I guess so long as they don't complain.
It's free anyway. Well, anyway, good luck with what you're doing, and if you have time later, I'll see if I can't move a break in.
We're going to be mostly spending some time in a room, making sure that this one doesn't get up to anything disruptive.
So, would you like me to check on him periodically?
We're going to be staying there with him to make sure until his wife comes back.
Okay. Well, I'll be downstairs if you need me. And she's going to look over at Kaza. Tilt her head slightly and just step over to pat his head. And he looks confused. Would you like something? What? To drink? You look a little frayed. Something sweet, maybe? Petcha juice, maybe? Okay. I'll have it brought up to the room. Okay, sure, thanks. And with that, she's going to turn around and resume her duties. Kaza looking passively confused, but he does like Petcha juice, so that's probably fine. So he's just going to refocus on the key and going back upstairs. Unlocking a king-sized room. Because of course his father got the largest room. Because he just probably saw the biggest price tag and pointed at it.
Of course.
There's
Keeping it
3
up
separate
CL
beds in
style.
this room. Oh, hello.
Hey, Gimund.
Do the thing!
No.
As in intro.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, Rob.
Do the thing anyways.
I'm okay with the thing, but I know some people get, if there's too much of it, but just so you know, I love the hash browns.
Hash browns!
Yay!
Hi, I'm Gimund.
Hi.
And I'm playing Pyroclast. Sometimes Ghost, sometimes Dark, Fire Chameleon. Currently, he is Ghost Fire. Back to the scene.
Welcome in. Who was talking last?
We were just going up to the room. So there wasn't like an active conversation with that part, just, us going up to the room. Digi? Did we lose the Digi?
Oh no.
He has been killed. Unfortunate.
Very.
Very.
But we don't have power word kill in Scar.
Yet.
Yet.
I knew that was coming.
Hey, you know how it is.
Oh yeah. Gotta need something cool idea and it'll get put into it, which is what makes it fun.
Well, I suppose seeing that Enja is not here, backup plan, let us enjoy the Hash Brown Opera. Take it away, Gimund.
Browns, hash browns, hash browns, hash browns, hash browns, hash browns.
What in the world?
You left, so we have the Hash Brown Opera.
Come back, DG.
Next up would have been Rex 7, which I'm glad you made it in time.
No, we had Rec 7 in the Scar update.
Oh, I know. I was referencing that. Can't believe it's actually in there now. I can't believe it, actually.
What the heck is Rex 7?
Good question.
It-
Go ahead, did you?
Okay. Yes, where was I? Ah, yes,
we
there
were
we go. Next to the room. The room has 3 separate, large, full-sized beds in it with furnishings. Kaz is just going to sigh and say, well, at least it's big. So what are we doing again? Scruff, what's your plan?
I was gonna Spirit Grove, and we were gonna take him with me.
Cause of
That was
blinks. That doesn't take you anywhere.
Oh, yeah, it does.
He's looking over at Vane as if he's missing something very important.
I do not care what's actually going on so long as CL is kept out of trouble.
Yay.
And it's safe, but-
yeah.
You already know that my requirements include you being safe with whatever this is.
Yeah. If we think it's a danger, then I'll kick him out. And I'll safely extract. But I don't think it's a danger, so it'll be fine.
So I'm guessing you have picked up primeval teleportation?
Stares at the 4th wall. Tilts head. Anyway, it'll be fine. Oh, it's too loud. Maybe in a second. I have something lined up.
So did anyone catch that?
I was not.
I had something lined up and that derailed me. Give me a second.
Oh.
No, I don't need any additional feats for that zone. Oh, the cleverest response is gone, but we can continue.
I did not understand that.
The clever response is gone. Can we continue so I can attempt literally any other thoughts? No, I do not need additional feats for this scene, Zim. It is not teleportation.
Okay.
Then, following that, right. CL is going to wander over to one of the beds, and he's going to hoist one of them up and place them on top of another bed to clear more floor space.
Now, this shouldn't go through the floor.
There we go.
Are they on the ground floor, or are we like upstairs somewhere?
You are upstairs.
Okay. Scruff will just have the ponder then of, this shouldn't go through the floor. I'll try and angle it through the timbers rather than going downstairs.
Truly, nothing could go wrong with this.
All right. So, what do we need? Kaza looks at the 3-bed stack and just looks back at his father. Why? You don't even know if you needed more space. You don't even.
I mean, the space does help, to be fair.
Okay.
So long as he doesn't break them, he can put them back.
I mean, so long as he pays for it. But let's get on with it. Like, you sit there, and he's gonna point CL to the center of the room, so we can all see you. And Vane, I'll try to back up so it doesn't cover you or the doorway, because I know you don't like Fairy.
Well, it's not about liking it. It's about the fact that it will mess with some of the things that are keeping me stable.
I mean, fire doesn't like water, so you don't. Scruff trails off and stares at you in a way that suggests he does not see the difference. He does not understand the issue.
Vader's just gonna sigh a bit, and he's just gonna go, okay, think about it this way. I do not actually have anything against people using fairy type or being around fairy type things. It just hurts me.
Aye, which is why I'm gonna back up so it don't cover you, because you don't like it. You don't like
There's a
it
difference
like
between
fire
not
don't
liking-
like water.
There is a difference, but I can try and explain it to you later.
Anyway, and CL's there, and I'm here, and I'm how do I say this to CL? Don't fight it. I'm gonna do a thing, and I'm gonna try and pull you into the thing. Head stuff. Meant to
Mentally.
Got it. I'll just sit
Mentally.
down and think about Sigmund then. That'll probably help things work out. Dad.
I
What?
don't. Hmm. Hmm. No, out of character, I will keep that to myself because I don't think that will do much for Zim's monetization. Right. And Kaza, did you want to come with, or did you want to stand there and monitor and make sure now happens?
What? Where are we? You're not going anywhere. You're.
Scruff just kind of tilts his head slightly with a smile. All right then, come on, CL, let's go have an adventure. And Scruff will shuffle into the middle of the room and face plant the floor. Would you like me to roll for this?
Go ahead. Give me that roll.
Alright. That's fine. 6, 7.
Okay.
I think it's figure push to turn 6s into 7s, right?
Yep.
I want to do that. I want this to go well and not implode with Kaza's dead.
I am sure Kaza appreciates that.
2, 3, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be a 10. And yes, I forgot what the code was and where to find it, so. I do things faster just fucking rolling them. That is a 10 as Scruff bonks his head on the ground and uses Spirit Grove and attempts to drag CL with him.
Okay. Now I get to roll a few things on my side.
Nice.
Right.
Really, this is
code.
the sign that everything is going to be all right.
Everything will be daijoubu.
But the fact that you hear did you roll and immediately go, oh, and then roll again.
This Digi, that could either be really good or really bad.
Well, I have a question. I heard a few comments from Chomper. So was he following along? Was the whole crew coming this way?
Yes, Chomper was trying to stay with the group.
Well, okay, because this means that Tree is in the vicinity of the roots.
No,
Everything is
Digi.
going to be all right.
Well, here's the thing. There is one place that is guaranteed to keep CL out of trouble. It is the resort.
Wait, which resort?
Come on. Tree, learn your lesson. No. Don't
No,
get the
oh.
festival blown up.
Wait, fuck. It's an oh no tree for a completely different reason than I thought I knew about.
Well, hold on. Because that role is to interfere with this. Because here's the thing. The roots rise and are potent. And Tree says, "Friend!" It's CL, for maybe the first time since you've known him, raises his hand to hold between, to push Tree and the spreading roots away from each other, and there is a flash as the entire room, for a moment, is doused with apples.
Huh?
As instead of going there, CL interfered and maybe just brought a few things from there to here. Ham?
So Sigmund had to deal with 2 idiots. Got it.
Correct. You met Tree, you know what she's like.
Well, yeah, but there was a difference because, you know, he thought that she was just excitable and a little bit oblivious, not like, oh, let me go mess with this thing that I know nothing about.
Yes.
He has had very minimal interaction with her.
Understandable. that CL went to do the intercepts must say a lot. Now causes so confused, like, Tree, why? It's friend. I assume.
Tree, can you not mess with things that you don't know what's going on with?
Okay.
Tree, I appreciate you helping, but they may be a little right, because we did have the big, does a big explosion thing, wave motion.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for trying to help. Just ask first.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Permission.
Well, I think we're cool. Apples, though.
Chomper picks up some apples and puts them into their satchel.
All right, how many apples would you like to put away? There are many. Yes,
yeah,
you
4
may.
or 5. Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Alright, sure, why not?
Enthusiastic crunching from stuff on the floor. Did you? I'm just going to ask, how many apples are there?
You know what? Let me roll. How many apples are here?
Chomper eats one.
82. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing that there's such a large room, actually.
I'm just imagining there's a big heap of apples where Scruff and Spirit Grove is supposed to be. So you just hear crunch, 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 crunch from somewhere, and the center of the heap is starting to sag slightly.
Yes.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
I mean, CL's going to reach down to oh, it's been a while since I saw a apple. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Oh, right. Right. Those things. I don't think I ate one of them, actually. Are they good? Well, I've had ones that were better than others. Did you ever cook them? Yeah. Did it work? No. Oh. Why? I burned it. Oh. What? Why? I'm bad at cooking. Oh, you are just... Yeah, that's... Yeah, alright. It is at this moment where Shia walks in with 2 cups of juice. Rather 2 mugs of juice. Is like, hello. Okay. Dude,
Hi,
should I?
Shia.
I'm not. Okay. Let's start with what I can do about the situation. And she's going to hand Kaza a glass of juice. And then place the second one next to him. I'm going to go get a bag and a broom. And we'll gather these up. And let's not address them right now. If you don't want to. And she's going to leave to go get a bag and a broom. Kaza is just going to sip his juice and think, maybe he doesn't have to address this right now. Maybe this is fine, and he can just leave something. Maybe he can just leave this to her. Did I tell her I liked peach berries? Note that the apple actually have healing properties. If any of you just so happens to be injured.
Plus lingering unwellness from the fight.
Vane? Vane, you hear a second set of crunching. As your shadow seems to be sneaking out from under you to try and get some of these apples too.
I mean, he knows they're non-harmful, so he doesn't really care. I can have some.
Okay.
And honestly,
Jumper,
if
would
it
you
has
also
something
to
like,
feast?
if it ends up having something like fairy type energy inside of it, for whatever reason, then you know, the shadow has learned a lesson.
Understandable. However, there is one mayhaps surprise effect.
Oh no.
There is the lingering suggestion of the flavor of pork in your mouth.
Well, it does have sense sharing with him, basically, so...
Yep.
That does make sense. Vena's gonna look over at Kaza, though, and just go... I mean, I don't recall you mentioning it all, but also... It seems like it's a pretty safe guess.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you don't know what someone likes, you'd probably tend to give them something to do with pecha berries, oran berries, one of the more common types, right?
You're right.
Also, you can just ask her if you want.
It might sound rude if I don't know.
Compared to what your father said.
You know,
Which she then brushed off and tried to move past.
I guess I can't do worse than that introduction, can I?
You would have to try very hard.
Yeah, okay. He'll wait for her to come back with a large bag and starts putting away the remaining apples. Severin also eats one, confused when it tastes like ribs. Cooked ribs. And curiously, with a little help from the broom, she'll just put all the apples away. Okay. So, I wasn't here to witness what happened. Do you need anything? No, I don't think so. But, why did you give me a pitch juice? Well, we did spend an entire week together. I just noticed that you react differently when you eat certain things. Between the rations and the, dungeon foods. You tend to react more favorably when you're eating something sweet. And Chomper likes savory, and Vane, doesn't react much to any food, but he does seem to eat more bread than anything else when the options are presented to him. So, I thought I'd provide. Your Kangaskhan friend, I don't know. But, well, I suppose I'll be getting to know him soon enough, too. Oh. Do I have to pay for this? No. Just take it and enjoy it. You seem stressed. Can I get some juice? No, you may not. She's going to look at Seal and directly tell him no. Oh. Why? Because you're the adult.
You can
Hey.
just buy your own juice if you want juice.
Oh. I'd like to buy juice. I'll get to you in a moment. Am I being ignored? I think that is warranted, sir.
If you want, I could make some juice and you could buy it from me.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you make me juice.
He did say to buy it from him.
Yeah, I'll pay. How expensive is a juice? How many berries does it take to make a juice? Scruff the roots. What? Skaz is just going to grab CL's hand and start dragging him over.
Where?
The root thing. Adventure.
Oh, so you want to join then? Lovely. Into the circle. And now... Oh. Scuff will peek his head, will clamber out through the apples briefly and just go, oh, anyone else want in whilst I'm doing the thing for me? Anyone?
I am automatically precluded from this.
Yeah. Well, I figured that, but I know Chomper's in the vicinity as well.
What are we doing?
Do you want to come in the circle with us?
Tree
What are you
floats
doing
over.
in the circle?
Tree floats over to the door. I cannot get involved.
We are going
So
on
I'll
an
be over
adventure.
here.
In that case, I'm not leaving you unsupervised. You're staying with me.
Okay, I'll watch this talking stick fragment.
That Chomper scratched the back of his head. If Tree has to stay, I may have to stay. I need to protect Tree.
I can supervise Tree. She's used to dealing with Sigmund. I'm pretty sure she can put up with me.
Scruff is side-eyeing tree of... Trees have got roots. I wonder what would happen if I looked at roots.
Out of character. For the sake of going with, I'm down. I just wanted to make sure that made that made
Yep,
sense.
of course.
Yeah. Scruff is dangerously side-eyeing tree. That's like, trees have got roots. Have I got? I look at roots. Wonder what would happen if I look at tree.
We're only making good decisions today.
As best as we can with things happening around us, like tree doing things and whatnot that we can't control.
No, if we did that, it would completely derail the next couple of sessions. So I will just settle for. Scruff kind of shrugs and goes, later.
Okay. Ed, where are we going in the circle? I didn't catch that.
Oh, what's the word again? To sit and close your eyes and think a note, and then I'll take you, and then we'll go and we'll see adventure.
Where are we? You know we have a maze thing to do soon, right? Are we coming back before that starts? What's happening? Where are we going?
I mean, you'll physically be here, so it's fine.
Chomper gives a look at everyone else. for
Vane
confirmation.
can wake us up, and I need to be with CL anyway, so like it'll be fine. It'll be quick, maybe. Scruff gives you a reassuring grin that's not reassuring in any way, shape, or form.
Chomper looks back at Vane, Kaza, and Paz, or anybody who's there for confirmation. Head nods or shakes. Something.
I am not there.
Kaza thinks it's all right. They might as well see what this is going to be doing, but he is not intending to stay very long. He just wants to confirm.
Okay.
Speaking of confirming, Digi, can I confirm that I can keep my 10?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Well, I guess in that case, Chomper will assist Scruff with this and join in with this, whatever this is.
Enthusiasm counts for a lot. That was a big word for Scruff. He's just gonna, without further ado, Scruff just bonks his face against the ground.
Bonk.
Dunk. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Just to be clear, Scruff is not going all the way down with this. Thinking of stopping at the midway point, or just into his own memories.
Okay. So I will give you a choice
Oh,
between 3 locations.
all right.
1, into a dungeon. 2,
Ooh.
into your memories. Or 3, a new location because of apple residue.
No. Oh, why have you done this? I was originally thinking memories, and now I'm thinking apples. Let's go apples. I have no idea where this goes. Let's go apples.
Apples it is. Okay. So. The party ends up somewhere very peculiar. And it smells savory before swapping to sweet. as it seems that you're in a forest. A forest glittering with apples, but there's something wrong, because the apples are normal, but on these trees, every single leaf is a cut of meat. A small, tiny, leaf-shaped cut of meat. Whoa.
Does anyone remember watching, I think, Pirates of the Caribbean World's End, where Jack's watching his ship move under the power of crabs? That look of complete and utter confusion. That's Scruff's expression right now. Just gobsmacked. What? Oh, you were not expecting this? Adventure? Adventure. That's what this is.
Adventure time.
I wondered what apples was, and now I know. Sorry, did you continue?
Nah, you're fine. As CL is going to start walking between these, and note that this isn't dungeon walls. This just seems to be like an actual... And so he's going to try and bite the trunk before spitting out. Oh, nope, that's just tree. Ugh, I know the taste of bark. Alright, hold on. And he's going to properly climb the tree before picking a few leaves and then picking the apple. And he's going to try taking a bite of each of them. So like, huh. You somehow divided these. Cool, I think. I don't know if that's hard, actually. But like, a lot of food here, I guess. What is this place?
I've no idea. Actually, I mean, it might be. Stuff's pondering ponderously as I scroll through my own notes. I mean, this might be the big blue. It seems weird enough for this might be the big blue.
You want to look around? Might be some weird stuff around here.
So long as the furries aren't here, it should be fine.
Cool. I think there's some wandering stuff around here. Been a while since I saw an ent. Oh,
what's an ent?
What?
An ent?
Yeah, walking wooden person. So sometimes tree-like. Oh, maybe it's gonna be a dryad. That'd be cool. Have you been to places like this before? Nah, I just recognize the life signs. Hey, my man!
So there's walking trees in here?
Probably. It's what it sounds like, kind of what it feels like. What do you mean feels like? Or a sense, kiddo. That can't be your answer to everything. That's how I knew she was unmarried. What do you even... That's not a thing you can feel! That doesn't make sense!
I mean, he's married, so I suppose he knows what a married woman feels like.
Okay, you know what? Scruff, can you just leave him here? And can we find our way back if we do that?
Maybe? I'll be honest, I don't know where we are. This is not what I was thinking of. I think I got distracted by the weird apples.
Oh.
I were expecting more snow.
Where were you trying to go?
Home.
Home?
To visit?
Wait, you can do that? You can just leave?
I mean, I can remember what it was like. I have a pretty good idea how to just leave, but I got stuff to do here. No, I can remember home, and then you're trying to take us into the memory of it.
Oh.
But
Okay.
then there was all the apples, and they were quite tasty, and I got distracted. And now we're here.
Okay.
I don't know where here is though.
Can you
This
try
might be
again?
home. I mean, this might be home. Like, if it is, it's really, really bad. But sure, I can give it a go.
Yeah, good. As much as I like apples, I would not want to be stuck here. Also, you say home, you mean back where you, before you Pokemon? Like your home?
I mean, I hope it's not home. Because if it's home, then I can only really think of one place where this might be, and that's really bad. So we should probably leave anyway.
Later, I want to know how you learned how to teleport this good. I didn't know you could teleport to different dimensions.
I don't teleport. You're still sat in the room.
Oh, so we're like meditating?
Into memory.
Ah.
Though I don't remember anywhere like this.
We in the memories of the apples?
I hope not. That
Okay,
has
well,
all sorts of implications.
let's explore or try somewhere else.
Wait, hold
Where
on.
is CL?
Oh, he's wandered off.
Okay.
Kaza is still in favor of leaving him behind. If his body's still out in the real world, if worst comes to worst, they'll just go get Sigmund to go get his mind back from wherever this is.
I mean, kind of drag your roots here, so I can trace them back. It's fine. Let's see. So we want to try for somewhere. We want to try for where we meant to go, right?
Jumper nods.
All right, that I can do. And Scruff is gonna bonk his face on the ground and try again.
Okay.
Bonk.
You may now go where you were intended to go. But the
Yay.
question is, are you taking CL?
He's taking CL. He promised to go with CL, and he also promised Amari that he'd stay with CL. He's physically with CL, but it's best. Some part of his brain is like, don't leave someone's spouse unattended somewhere. And they've told you to take
Even
care
if their
of.
child is begging you
Some
to
like
just
some like
leave him.
danger sense. Some danger sense in the back of his head is like, what if something does somehow happen to CL? And I left him there.
Please abandon my father in an anonymous dimension.
Oh, he's not even thinking about Kaza. He's thinking about what Amari would do. That's the danger sense.
Ah.
Amari left CL with him, so he's gonna be damn sure he doesn't leave him parts of him behind anywhere.
Okay. Then you are inside what seems to be a particularly large tent. However, it is strikingly chilly.
Well, I think this seems about right. Scruff is going to go snuffling around the dirt floor looking for some way of making it warmer.
Joke.
There is a fire pit. It's not on right now.
Chomper can turn it on. Hey, would you want me to turn the fireplace on?
Yeah, just throw some fire into it. That'll be fine.
Chomper gives a bit of a fire breath at it.
Mm.
I can roll if I need to, did you? But
Yes. No, you should be fine lighting it. There's fuel left. It just needs a spark and maybe a little bit more to keep it going. Ciel is now interested as he opens the door almost immediately. A blast of cold air comes inside as the outside seems to be a blizzard. He will close the door. Whoop!
Aye, that looks about right. Yay! Intended plates.
Chomper is bouncing on their haunches a little bit after the lighting of the fire. Like, that does not get old. So cool, I can do that.
You can make fire with your face.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Oh,
What is this place?
Oh,
And he's going to look at Scruff. Huh? As Scruff is big.
How big? Looking Gigantamax big, or
No, I don't think Gigantamax big, but he's not a swine up. No, he's more a vague outline of something bipedal and tall.
aw? Okay.
welcome
How
to
tall is
Scruff's.
he again, Scruff?
He's between 6 and 7 foot.
Alright.
Welcome to Scruff's memory, where he doesn't remember what he looks like.
Yeah, so basically you're looking at a silhouette in person.
You can get a silhouette in person with very detailed furry gloved hands, and that's it.
That
Oh,
sounds.
great.
You're
That
looking at a video game character
Yeah.
in VR, but only their hands are detailed.
That
Mhm.
sounds terrifying. That's like looking at an SCP.
Yes, which is why Kaza is like, oh,
I've already got something on my face.
where
Why are you down
where
there
is
now?
your face?
So
It's on-
I
It's on my
I have-
face. It's on my face, and he does the literal face palm meme of he just like puts his hand to his face and it kind of goes through it slightly. It's this. Gloves. I remember gloves.
So Scruff, were you a
Keep my
human
hands
or Bigfoot or a ghost?
I don't know what any of those things are. Wait, no, ghosts. Ghosts. That's familiar. That's not good. No, don't like those. Gotta guide those back.
Or tilts their head. I guess I just always thought we were all humans, because I do remember kind of what I pretty much look like, and that we're humans, but I guess I never knew.
Oh.
Maybe you're something else in your original timeline.
Wait, what do I look like? I remember having a face.
Oh, God.
Scruff is looking at his hands in confusion, like, I look like. I think I looked happy.
Please don't tell me. In my head, I'm just imagining his face is morphing and contorting like some kind of like
No.
horror body horror.
No,
scene.
it's still
With claymation.
it still does vague fuzz, vague empty fuzz. As I remember having, I think I looked happy.
Okay, now
Scruff
I'm imagining-
gestures around at the Scruff gestures around at the frozen room. You try keeping a mirror surface in this place.
I'm just imagining like
Fuss
it's
up.
hand drawn with pencils and stuff being drawn in and erased and drawn in.
No.
Old looking.
Seal's going to have an idea. Right, the void parasite. You don't have all your memories yet. You don't.
I don't call him a parasite. He's all right.
What?
He's all right. Scruff is going to look around the room, just in curiosity. He's here somewhere. I think he was here somewhere.
There's a thumping at the door.
Whoa.
CL opens it again. There's another blast of cold air as a deer with too many legs is standing on the other side. No,
There he is.
as CL is going to reel back and kick it in the chest before closing the door.
At least they didn't have hands. That would have been too much.
Oh, he's doing better. Almost got the shape. Right? I think that thing had fewer legs.
Well, it only had 7. If that's an improvement, good for it. Maybe I shouldn't have kicked it so hard.
7. That's not right. That's Slipnir. Oh, that's actually 8. You've either got too many legs or too few. I'd settle on 4.
It takes 2 minutes before there's another thumping. as the deer is back, with a very clear imprint of CL's foot still in its rib cage, but now it has 4 legs, and a rather frustrated look.
Gee. Scruff claps happily.
Yeah. Wait, didn't we talk about CL you not just punching and kicking things before asking, just to be 100% that they're bad? You know?
Well, I've seen a deer before. I knew that was incorrect. So, my first response to, okay, I know that thing is wrong. I'm also in an unknown situation, and there are people behind me that are weaker and potentially confused and worried. So, as the responsible person, I should take measures to keep you safe. You know, just in case that thing is like a monster or something.
Oh, that's a very good point. Let me have a moment. Right, these ones, and he's going to gesture from CL and then sweeping back to cover Kaza, Chomper, and is there anyone else with us?
Zevran.
Zevran. Sorry, I keep forgetting Zevran's name. As if wait, these ones are friends. They are off the menu, right? Leave their heads alone. They're here as guests.
It will not, though a bit of dark mist seems to slink away back into Chomper, as if the void parasites were almost about to say hello to each other.
Huh. Can't believe you found a way to make Chomper the
Right.
straight man of the situation, though very gay. So cool.
Right, so to Chaos and CL, Void Fella, some of my friends. They're visiting on an adventure. I've been teaching it words, and I've been giving it access to memories so it can have a form, so it's not just a wispy blob of weirdness.
So, just checking, you are being friends with your void parasite right now, and
Yeah.
they're okay with that?
Yeah.
Does it still want to make you not have memories? Or stop you from having
Well,
memories?
I mean, I'm pretty sure, I think I gave it a memory when Vane was having his, he came back from being horribly mutilated by an assassin. I know, and I think it reminded me of something. And then
Wait,
this fella started acting up, and I told it to settle down. It could have the memory if it didn't act up, and then it didn't act up. And now we've been on all right terms.
Wait, you're trading memories with it?
I've got a lot of memories that are just walking in the snow. Now I'm actively teaching it. Does it need to steal stuff to understand if you just teach it stuff?
Oh. Dad, no. Well, I wasn't gonna do anything. I can see your hand glowing. I just wanted to look at it. And... well, I mean, it's got some cool aura, I think.
It's still a little. He's just getting used to forms and shapes. He's just a little. Don't bully a kid.
I'm not gonna bully him. I just wanted to see if I can't, like, teach him some aura stuff.
He's not quite at the level of full words yet. I mean, I'm not at a level of full words yet, but he's still learning.
It's all about instinct and a little bit of guts. On the contrary, this might be the perfect time to teach him. When he's going to grasp it most easily, I think.
No.
Dang.
What would Amari say?
Oh, she'd say a lot of things.
Right.
I
And
need,
right
I
now-
need to set aside half an hour.
And right now, I'm supposed to be keeping you occupied and out of trouble.
Okay.
I don't want to join you for that lecture. So you're going to stay out of trouble.
Okay. He gives up. The wife card has been activated.
Scruff doesn't say anything, but turns to Kaza, and Kaza gets this distinct air of smugness about him, like, that's how you do it.
He successfully did it. Cuz is just gonna decide to shake his head like, alright. I'd like to go back now. This is a lot. And I guess I believe he's going to stay out of trouble.
Oh, I want to try something before I send you back.
Okay. What is it?
Scruff scoops up Kaza in a hug.
Oh.
Are you big enough to do this now? Yeah, I
Kaza is
haven't done this in a while.
anxious as there's darkness in almost every direction as he's being hugged by an anonymous texture. Whoa. It's bristly. Do you have a beard?
Scruff remembers being hugged, being soft, snuggly, and warm, and of course fluffy. So, I had a beard. I'm very fruitful.
I had no idea what to expect, but this isn't so bad.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yay. It's not often I get to do that these days. Indeed.
Yeah, I guess shadow claws don't really count, do they?
No. Scruff will then, of course, put Casa back down and also, like, brush down his dress again to make it nice and unruffled. I will keep him out of trouble. I will keep him entertained with things. And I'll try to remember some stuff for them. Maybe. What to
Well, I
choose,
guess
not
if your
that.
void parasite is like nice, maybe it can talk to other people's. I guess it'd be pretty cool if we didn't have to delete them.
That'd be nice. That sounds nice. I like that idea. They're just a little wild. They're untamed, but they're also just kids, so it's fine. Let them bite. So long as you don't flail about and fight back, then it's like they settle down. They realize it's not a threat.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's the wrong way of talking.
I hope
Jumper?
so. Mine hasn't been like that at all.
Do you want to try and keep yours? Or has it just been like maximum rude? I guess like if they're like a new being, it could be anything.
I think I just had a lot of space. I have a lot. I have a lot of memories. I have a lot of memories and not much at the same time. A lot of it is just me walking in the snow. Or on a hill.
Well, I think that would make more sense once we figure out more about you, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not even human, possibly, might be just different for you. I know usually they kind of target your memories and kind of say mean things to you. At least mine has, and I know they kind of feed off that. But maybe if you be friends with yours, that sounds great. Glad that's working out for you.
It's like small, angry fox. Just be patient and be calm and give it plenty of space.
Just to
And
be
it'll
sure,
warm up.
you're not giving it any like important memories, like anything that you're just trying to forget, right?
Scruff moves over to the door, opens the door wide to an empty howling tundra, and just gestures, just like, I've got a lot of just this.
Walking in the
And it-
snow?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anything important, I think it's keeping that on the side. We're not at that. We're not there yet. We're negotiating.
Wow, it's cool to know this is an option, I think. Chomper, do you think it wants a apple?
I mean, they're really good. I don't see who wouldn't like a apple. Chomper reaches in their satchel and pulls out a apple.
It dawns on you that you have brought a real item into a theoretical memory space. The implications would be wild, but maybe you can just not think about them.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I have the concept of a apple. So I brought it out, and now you know what? I'm not gonna think about it. This is what's in my satchel, and I pulled it out, and I believe it's there, and here it goes. There's a apple there. Okay, now I have 4 apples. That exists.
The deer entity is going to eat this.
Honestly,
And
Chomper
seem
wouldn't even
very-
have thought about that.
Yep. And it's going to look at you. And it will speak. something, but all you see is lines in various states. It's trying to speak to you in twig runes.
Huh.
Since that is the only language that Scruff knows.
Chomper looks like a deer looking into the headlights at the deer who's looking at them with lines. For a moment they try, and then they turn back to Scruff. They said something to me, and I don't understand.
Scruff, would you like to translate?
Scruff would like to translate. I will say, though, he has a moment of staring at the runes in utter confusion himself, and then goes, "Oh, from your side, right? Hang on." And goes back the other side to have a look.
Yeah, to him the twig runes are backwards. But the deer has asked, do you want suppression or release?
Do you want suppression or release?
That is a question that I don't know what it's for. Can you ask what for? I've learned not to just give an answer to something like that.
Well, you imagine it's to do with your memories. Is that what you're talking about? Is it to the void fella? Is that what you're talking about?
The deer is going to pass Scruff a piece of glass, and as Scruff takes the glass, it basically imparts intention.
Whoa.
If Chomper wishes for suppression, the next time that he potentially starts activating a memory, he'll be able to, air quotes, just turn it off. But if he wants for release, he could potentially try to force activate a memory, but it would be of potentially anything.
Scruff's just going to cheerfully relay this. That's quite useful.
Yeah. Every time I've had memories, they've been pretty harsh and intense, and I've had to deal with something from my other life. But if I could handle it when I'm ready, I think that'd be better. I don't want to hold it back, but I also would like to handle it when I can. Out of character, will this happen right now? Is this like a release right now? Or is this like an option?
It is an option. It will give you an item to do it.
Oh boy. Okay. Chomper's going to answer.
This void parasite seems to work with the barter system of, oh, you gave me something, I'll give you something.
Chomper answers back. Release.
It's going to give you a persimmon.
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 Cool.
A little fruit.
Huh. Okay.
When you eat the persimmon, you will activate a random memory that your void parasite is trying to press.
Alrighty. Chomper nods and basically gives as in tone as possible. Thank you, and nods their head, hoping that's a sign of good for deers. Not really sure how deers work.
It also doesn't really know how deers work, so it looks over to Scruff.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Scruff just radiates happy that things are going well. In his
It-
opinion.
It will surmise that this was a good interaction, and it will turn to leave.
Yeah. In the same way that Scruff, when happy as a Swinub, does the little tippy tappies, Scruff is just kind of wiggling back and forth slightly.
The deer tries to imitate this motion, but it looks a little silly. Just kind
Chomper
of
has a tinge of
wiggly.
disturbance, but smiles.
It is wiggling like as if it was partially liquid.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Oh, it's doing the
Wiggle,
Squidward
wiggle,
dance.
wiggle, wiggle.
Oh no. It's doing a wiggle.
Actually, never watched that show, so I don't get the reference.
Alright. Kaze is ready to leave, but he has learned a lot, and potentially this is a strangely friendly void entity.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot to tell Vane.
Yeah. Which is why Scruff is kind of glad that Kaz is going back first.
Zevran in particular, however, is eyeing the deer as if he is considering something.
What?
A chance to take a very rare type.
Zevran would find that extremely difficult to achieve. Scruff likes this. Scruff likes his void feather, and we're in Scruff's head.
Yep. Which is, well, probably one of the main reasons why he's not doing it.
Although there are no features on Scruff's face, Zevran can feel there is a watchful eye on it. But the mood is amicable.
Yep. It's time to go back.
Ew.
It's time for most people to go back. As CL might try and sit down and try and teach it common.
It's gonna be really funny when Scruff's Void Parasite actually learns Common before Scruff does.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Well, here's the funny thing: they trade knowledge. So given that it is better at learning than Scruff is, he will trade it knowledge for it to give him common.
No, he won't.
No,
I was about to
he
say,
won't.
you're scribing a lot right now.
I'd also like to point out something that Digi is should be full aware of. Scruff did in fact have tools before, but he never bought them himself. He was given them because he doesn't see the necessity of I can climb faster than this with this. So, like, common might be useful, but he's not going to trade for it.
Oh yeah. Apologies, it's been a while since I dealt with Scruff antics. Anyway,
Scruff takes care of things he's given, and he's out all things that appear on his doorstep, like the void parasite did. But he won't go out. He normally won't go out of his way to pick stuff up.
understandable. It will have to be the one to make the offer then. But all right, it's time to leave. As this was quite the certainly an adventure. As Scruff and CL are still unconscious, and everyone else returns to the room. Kaza looking disoriented. And Chomper still holding the persimmon that is now a real persimmon.
Oh, I got that. Cool. Puts the persimmon in their satchel. And I still have all my apples. I guess that does make
Well-
sense.
Well, -1.
Oh, got it.
Don't think about it too hard. Don't think about it.
For Chopper, it's fine. They've had dreams where they've just gotten, cookingware before, so,
That's true.
I thought you were just
Kava
going to
is
go in
going
to make
to-
sure it was okay and then leave.
Kaza's going to take a moment to pick up that second glass of Pecha juice and just start downing it.
So we went the wrong way at first, and there was a bunch of happles, and then we went to his actual memory and talked to a deer. Yeah, I'll let Kaz explain the rest.
He will go into full details for Vane. And maybe that Scruff's Void Parasite is, fine?
Yeah, he seems to be getting along with his void parasite, giving them just kind of memories that aren't too important, and they're in good terms. So, drugs.
I mean, that wasn't what I was asking, but okay.
What was Vane asking?
Oh, because Vane originally just said, I thought you were going to go inside and then leave. You were in there for a while. That wasn't exactly what I said, but like, effectively.
Yeah. Kaza intended to, but it seems their first destination was a wrong turn. And then the second one was, well, it had a lot of potentially important information.
Chomper answered already first with the saying we had a happles, then we had to go somewhere else why it took so long. But either way,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Chomper was supposed to, stay in there for a bit. He was more just asking after Kaza, because Kaza was supposed to just be in there for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
oh, specifically wanting to know why Kaza stayed longer. And
Yeah, that's what he was checking that because, Kaza was only supposed to be gone for like a few minutes, or not a few minutes. And then it ended up being like over half an hour.
He will tell Vane everything.
Oh.
even the hug.
Yes.
Vane doesn't mind people hugging Kaza.
Oh, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that to everything. So it took a while.
Kaza, Shia has since propped up the bag of happles beside the 3 that seems to have spawned in the middle of the room, still cradling Scruff NCL betwixt its roots. So, yeah, that. Now, I think we'll be swapping over to Wade for a moment.
Probably should.
Wade, you have to go walking for a while. Every now and then asking, hey, did you see someone flying overhead that wasn't supposed to be there? To which the answer is yes, and he will be given direction. Keep basically going in the right direction.
Yep.
Now here's the interesting part, that one person tells you that at some point they seemed to course correct oddly, and then go at a different angle. Still flying though, like they just ricocheted off something.
Wait, it's gonna raise an eyebrow. Like, in midair, they just suddenly changed trajectory? How?
Kind of. Looks like they got hit by something else.
Did you happen to see what this something else was, or no?
No. But they will thankfully point Wade in the right direction.
Wait,
So we will
wait.
not have so we will not have to make investigation rolls to keep following after this.
Yeah, Wade nods and thanks the person who gave him the information.
It takes a good amount of looking, but finally, you see a familiar face. Rather, you see two familiar faces. Samantha and Amari are there. But they look like they're talking to Paz.
Wade is going to blink. Hello?
Samantha perks up and as she sees Wade, oh hey! Well, this is gonna be... Did you have to pick that body? I did indeed. It's very important to me, you see. Well, not important to me.
It's gonna raise an eyebrow. Okay, what exactly is going on here?
Mark's going to sigh deeply and just say, even if I can't dissuade him, I feel it is important to try, since he seems to be going out of his way to mess with me. It's true. But you know, people like you are the most interesting to see how much I can go around. And it looks like I'm working. And given that I lack the ability to stop you without collateral damage, I'm currently on the job. I see. Fine enough. Well, good day. Wade, good to see you again.
Wade is going to look at Amari. What was that conversation about? If you don't mind me asking.
Well... I was asking if I couldn't convince him to do otherwise, but he never gives up a job once he takes it. And he will never give half results either.
Do otherwise on what?
He's been asked by Greaves to make things more interesting.
Wade is gonna raise an
With
eyebrow.
very open interpretation.
Wade is gonna raise an eyebrow. And he's looking like he's thinking for a moment. Oh, I see. Things more interesting, huh? So, what exactly? So Wade is going to address the other Sobolo as he asks. So, what is your whole deal, anyways? If you don't mind me asking.
My whole deal, as of this moment, is I am on the clock. And as a salaried worker,
Did you get interrupted?
That's a yes.
I think that was a single note of someone walking into this room.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, geez, I've been interrupted. My deal
Yeah.
is that I'm a salaried worker who delivers only the best results. It keeps my job recommendations available for my discretion, so that
You
I can be potentially sought after by a lot of very interesting people who will keep giving me very interesting jobs.
are you a Zoroark or a Ditto?
Would
Or
you
a
like to
Zoro?
find out? One of them happens to be a breeding master.
Wade is going to look at Amari. Hey Amari, what psychic moves do you know?
Many.
Could you test one of the could you test one of them out on this one?
Oh, don't be such a bore. Well, test for yourself. Come at me, coward. He's a Zoror. Ugh.
Wade is going to close his eyes. I had a feeling. So are you the one that has been causing trouble in at the in the festival thus far?
Now, hold on. I can't take all the credit. Technically, I was given the means and the opportunity and the tools, so technically, some portion of this must go to
Some portion of this must go to
You
what?
cut out there.
some portion of this must go to my employer as well.
Ah,
And another thing, I didn't invite them.
invite who?
Those people that you're looking for.
Ah, the cultists. Okay, fair enough. So you're not you're not related, but you're still causing trouble nonetheless.
I take advantage of what happens to be available.
Were you the one that that placed bombs inside the stadium?
Yes, but they were not guaranteed to go off during your match.
They just happened to blow up because of the fire mode being used nearby. Huh.
It's because a fire move missed.
Miss specifically. I'm going to imagine that was some sort of gadget from Greaves or something of the sort. Then
I can shift into someone who can make things.
oh,
I can set up whatever trigger I want.
that is quite the advanced illusion you have there.
Yeah, you can call it that. So, God boy, what are you gonna do about it?
Wade is gonna raise an eyebrow. You can feel that?
I cannot know it.
Ah. Wait, yeah, you're working for Grease. He probably gave you that information.
Yeah, and how you've very effectively replaced your parental figure with your patron.
Excuse me?
Parental figure, figure of authority, the one you listen to, it's basically the same.
Wade looks slightly annoyed.
Something the matter?
Are you feeling all right by any chance? I mean, you did just get flung all over all for quite a distance. You
Oh
must.
yeah, that was very funny.
Are you hurt?
Not at all. I mean, I suppose on the moment of contact, yes, but I got over it.
I see.
Very rarely has half my skeleton disintegrated so thoroughly from a singular strike. But it didn't kill me.
Advanced regeneration, huh?
Really took me by surprise with that one.
Wade is going to nod.
I mean, what kind of individual just punches someone without saying hello?
Wade is just going to look at Amari for a moment.
Don't entertain him too long. He thrives on this stuff.
Do you know this individual?
I know of him. I know. We've not met before this point.
Ah, have you got any information of him with your powers?
Yes.
I see. Fair enough. So, well, I guess I'm gonna have. I guess I'd like to disengage from this conversation now, but I am curious about something. So, what is up with you using Pass's body at the moment?
I find it very amusing.
I see.
We can give each other a little trouble, or maybe he starts trouble and I get in trouble. It's a real gamble, you see.
Do the two of you know each other?
We met.
I see. Okay. So, what is it? What is it that that you're planning to do now?
No, just checking out some things I left behind. Maybe I'll make some new ideas. Feeling around, seeing my options. Deciding randomly which plans to advance and which ones to abandon. See where the mood takes me.
Wade is gonna rub his chin and look back at Samantha and Amari. Samantha, why are you here? Did you just saw this one flying and came to check it out?
I also know this guy. I met him one time and well, I was in the middle of trying to help him.
Help him.
We have a complicated... I don't know how to put it.
Wade is going to give a bit of a sigh. So, I need some assurance here that you're not going to go around with that body purposely giving me a bad name, because unfortunately this is the body I have.
So you want me to avoid using this one even though I might run into my friend? Well, if I must. Very well. But in that case, you tell me what body to wear. Pick one right now.
Wade is gonna raise an eyebrow. How about you drop the illusion for a moment and let me see how you really look like.
What a boring option, but I guess I did say anything now, didn't I? As he's going to drop the illusion and his crest is up.
Just imagining the most shit-eating grin.
Yep.
Wade is good to give a bit of a sigh. I see. I see how it is.
It's not an illusion, it's a transformation. Fully and completely.
Huh. Why would you tell me that?
No, Amari told him that.
Oh.
Because he asked, drop the illusion. Okay, drops the illusion. Looks like Wade instead.
Yeah. I put that together. It's just that I thought that the Sora was the one that it was one of telling me that.
No.
Full on transformation. What in the world? Hey.
Well, you had your chance. I'll look like this now.
Wade is good to give a bit of a sigh. I guess I'm gonna have my job cut out for me, huh?
If you could find a way to entertain me, I'll reconsider.
Entertain you?
Give us a shot.
Wade is going to rub his chin. Entertain you. Well, I don't exactly know you, so how could I even do that?
That's not on me now, is it?
I see. You know, actually, I think I have an idea.
Tell.
Wade is going to immediately summon his spear. He's going to slash at the shovel.
Well, roll it.
One moment. This is accuracy. Damn, so many ones. What does that hit?
It connects.
Okay. So now damage.
With -1 difficulty. Actually. No, just -1.
Yeah. Because it's a water type at the moment. Yeah, that's the damage.
Alrighty then. So, here's what happens. You slash, and you cleave. Well, how do you hit this?
Wait is basically slashing across
All right.
diagonally.
Damn. Good coverage. As you rake across his body and tear into him, you get deeper than you expected somehow. As he's going to smile, as he's going to shift again, as he now looks like Pyro, with nary a wound on him. Well, I'll admit, didn't think you had it in you. Maybe this world was right about you.
Wade is going to raise an eyebrow. What do you mean by that?
Oh, attacking someone with a weapon out in a public area. Come on now.
Wade is going to whatchamacallit. Wade is going to roll his eyes. I know how to pull my punches. Not to mention that I am fully aware of that you have quite the regeneration.
Maybe your power could have disabled it. There's a non-zero chance, but you are willing to take it.
Do you think I went full force?
I do.
Well, I didn't.
Oh, and you had such a good opportunity. Oh well. Okay. One more time, or I'm walking around in this one.
Wade is considering it. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think I will actually. Wade is going to unsummon his fear.
That's it. Then let's bid ourselves a pleasant day, as he will excuse himself and give Samantha one singular nod in passing.
Wade is going to wait until he's gone.
Hmm.
I mean, I was tempted to strike him again, but it isn't like I actually have to worry for him to be causing any trouble with Pyroclast's body. After all, it's not like, I mean, it's not like he's going to be that believable considering that he's missing something.
The partner.
Yep. I will have to tell that you're meeting that there's going to be somebody probably using his likeness walking around, and he better watch out for that. And I mean, it's not guaranteed that it isn't like it's guaranteed that he isn't going to go just be using any other form. Wait, it's going to sigh. I am annoyed right now.
Mara's going to pat him on the back. Well, the contest is going to be starting soon, very soon, actually. Well, you're around anyway.
Yep, I should probably be heading back to with the others. If I remember correctly, they said that they were going to be renting a room for something.
Right, I better go pick him up.
I'll go with you, I suppose.
She'll offer a hand.
Wait, we'll take it.
She'll teleport. She'll teleport them to the tavern. Hello, I'm here. Sorry that took longer than what? Oh, this is how it happened. Okay, this is fine.
Has Scruff and Seal woken up by now?
Not just yet. Not just. Though she is going to prod each of them to let their air quotes dreaming selves know something. That it's time to come back now. And with the psychic prodding that the two of them rouse, if not terribly willingly, they were having a nice time. But it's time to go back. CL, despite best efforts, had managed to impart a little bit of knowledge. The knowledge the knowledge was that you can get stuck on things if you run into them enough.
CL.
So he introduced the void entity into the concept of being stuck. He introduced it to collision.
Oh, how did things went?
They went well, Kaza says, slightly uncertainly, but he seems to be sipping his potentially fourth cup of pecha juice. And she is there too. Has Vane asked for refills on bread?
He was given an entire basket, so he probably hasn't.
Fair enough.
It was like an entire basket, so like.
Yeah, it's good bread too. It's good. Definitely made in-house. Now, if we may pivot slightly, Pyro, where are you?
Probably still on the floor.
Understandable.
But I guess or Pyro is during the time that since there's nothing really to do except wait, he's just gonna try seeing if he can repair some threads and maybe create a program that possibly automates the thread repair.
All right. Pyro,
Yeah.
someone is coming up to you.
Pyro looks up.
They're holding something.
What is it?
Seems to be a plate. It's a Rabombi. Message for, delivery for, Piero. Yeah, Piero. Anyway, let's see. For the how do you say this? Hold on. Hello, young chap. Here's your delivery. Since I suspect you've been missing it, your fish and chips. As she is going to deliver a fish hat to Pyro and a platter of French fries. I don't know why this accent was needed, but I guess here you go. See ya.
Dot, dot, dot.
You've been feasted.
Pyro is so confused. Edge, I didn't. Can we even order anything here?
Well, apparently the answer is yes. If someone else ordered it, you gonna eat that? Not the hat.
Well, obviously not the hat.
You just gotta make sure sometimes. Just gotta make sure.
You know what? Pyro's gonna take Edge off his back. And he's gonna put the hat on Edge.
You will reap the whirlwind that you have sown today, Pyro.
Oh. The hat? Besides, there's worse things. And Pyro's gonna take the hot hat off Edge. And then to put it on himself. Well, I can wear this for a little bit. But I guess I should probably do some things right now since we have a little time.
So, like, have you just been thinking about this whole time?
Thinking about what?
That thing you said.
Pyro's confused. I say a lot of things.
Yeah, and clearly none of them stick. Never mind. I apologize for suspecting you thinking.
Pyro blinks. Look, when you have a lot of things running at once, yeah. Hey, at least I'm not as bad as when I first got the implants.
You're right, that did suck. Didn't you have to dedicate some threads to not basically bugging you with every update?
I think it's also the reason why Alex even put the phrase "you don't necessarily like." Because I was just going be all over the place.
So, like, you good, man? Do you need like a vegetable or something?
Not currently.
All right. So you're gonna
where's-
tell them that thing that's happening to your implants?
Huh?
The dark world thing?
Oh, right. There was that thing I wanted to do with Chomper and Squirrel. Not sure we have time for it right now, though.
Okay, we'll put a pin on that, but I will remind you about it later.
Yeah. But speaking of implants, I should really write a program or see if I can write a program that automates like thread repair. Might make the scan go a little faster.
You know, I
Should I-
think your implants are being restored, but having something that would like, do it passively without shadow bullshit would be pretty good.
Yeah.
We do have that
Does-
problem that I think Noah is turning into your implants, though. That might be a problem for later, though.
Hmm. You know, that's probably something we should do right now.
Oh yeah? How?
I was gonna see if is Squirrel still in the room?
Potential?
I don't
He's still
even
there?
know what room it is that you're in. I don't think so.
I just remember the last scene was basically Pyro flopping in front of Squirrel.
So still basically at that public work site then? The smithing station? Unless they moved somewhere else.
I think we went back to the. I don't remember.
Oh, did you go back to your team rooms? That would also be fine.
After finishing up his crafting for the day, Squirrel would have gone to gone to wherever the maze is supposed to happen and wait there.
Then the answer is no. You are alone in the team room, Pyro. With Edge, but he never counted.
Oh. You know what? I have an idea if this actually manages to work. Pyro's gonna see if he can try and meet with his fragment of Noah in the space in the archive, if that's even possible. He's gonna try.
What role are you gonna try to do that?
Probably technology.
Roll it.
Got to get the formula. Yeah, I'll sell the one. I guess I won't.
Damn. Well, there's
Let's
still
see, I
some
guess I'll
effect.
buy.
Spyro, you close your eyes and try to make a communication with Noah. But here's what happens as you attempt to do that. You close your eyes and you get up the chat prompt. Except it's a black screen and there is nothing there. There's not even an input box or any emoticons or icons until you glance upwards and you see a star? When did you have a star in there? And off to the side is them. And more and how many stars are in here? When? How? What are what? Huh?
Pyro's just gonna send a screenshot to Edge. So
This is the dankest dungeon.
Ido Things tipped $5, Razim coins.
Oh my.
Thank you for that
Nice
tip,
nice
Ido.
screenshot of the night sky, but what's that giant star in the middle?
Pyro's also gonna send this to Squirrel with the message. So I guess this is what my fragment of Noah looks like right now? Question mark? And he's sending that to Edge too.
Oh, that's Noah. What the hell is he doing?
No idea. But then again, it's Noah.
Cool. I think. Is that good or bad? He's
One day to
turning into
find out.
stars.
Pyro's gonna go towards the big giant Noah star.
Unfortunately, those are in the sky and you are on the ground. You can't move you can't move. You can't move
Oh, he's
across
not in the
y-axis.
icy. Thought it was the mind space.
No. Which is strange because this should be the mind space. You close your eyes and everything. You might have lost admin privileges.
Oh no.
That would be problematic.
Very.
Yeah, how's Pyro supposed to survive if he can't go into his mind space?
Oh, he can go into mind space. He is just now at a regular level. He's just now a regular user. It takes an admin to toggle no clip it.
Pyro's gonna see if he can see what's going on here to try and fix whatever bug is going on.
Okay.
So would that be
technology,
another?
please?
Yeah, and this time would Type 4 Science apply?
Yes.
And would coding apply?
It wouldn't. As you pull up the familiar blank screen and you realize in horror there's no keyboard. But you can draw on it. Oh no. You have to draw every letter. Oh god. Oh god. With either the tip of your claw or a pencil.
Probably gonna be the claw.
Godspeed. You have to scratch out your code.
Actually, I'll use my... So do scene EX dice add a dice to the roll?
Yes, they could.
Can use one on this, or the one I have on
believe
this.
one would add 3. Since these are special from that Halloween.
Yeah. Because he doesn't like not having access to his own things.
Well, hold on. Maybe if you create a keyboard, it can be used.
He'll try that. That'll be a different roll then first.
Program a keyboard to then use the keyboard to make programming easier.
Yeah, so this is for keyboard creation.
All right. Hey!
I think he creates a keyboard.
Yes. It's a bit brute force, but you succeed.
That's a really good roll with it, despite not having tens.
Yes, it is, actually. Very fortuitous, unless you want a vigor potion.
No, he'll want to save things for the regaining access to his own system.
Okay.
So any change for getting the keyboard?
Yes. You've not had to go full manual like this before, but this at least does feel more comfortable. As you'll be gaining an additional 3 dice for having a keyboard and not having to go the slow process of drawing every letter and number.
And the EX dice provides 3 dice, or
Yes.
ready? Here we go.
Seize the means of control. Want to soul any of those?
Yeah, he's gonna soul the 3 ones. That's a total of 12 so
12.
far. 1, 2, 3. 3 9s. Yeah, regaining access privileges warrants a vigor. So this is a temporary what I have so far. 12 so far, and then
Make the 9s explode, maybe?
yeah. 9. 9. And then because the 9s explode, that turns it into... Oh, I should just add +3. Right? To the
Bring it up to
formula.
an automatic 15 so far, as long as you don't get any 1.
I don't think he got a 1.
Boy's doing it. Boy's doing
Nice.
Well,
So that would be
look
21.
at you. Yeah, I think that's good enough to pull up a lot of very interesting information. All right. You can, in fact, reestablish your admin communications. This is not the Mind Realm anymore. This has stopped being your space a while ago. But vestiges of it remain. It's woven together with something else.
Cool. He's gonna start trying to make some safeguards to prevent that from happening again.
I'd say that's a great call. But you do have a map now. And any other commands you might like to try and run.
Yeah, Pyro's just gonna type in the chat. Actually, he's gonna start sending a video of what he's doing now. Just like a video.
The boy is live streaming.
Yeah. With a message before it saying...
My mind palace is being overtaken by the remnants of hell. Advice.
More like, so I had to regain access to my own system.
Lamau.
I am...
Well, if he's putting it in the all group chat, Lilac has an immediate comment.
What is it?
I believe the Chosen would call this a skill issue.
Oh, Lilac.
And then Pyro immediately realizes, oh shoot, I should have just said that to the inner group. Well, too late now. But yeah, I guess there's now a live stream of Pyro's inner mindscape.
Curious
Wait.
interface you've made.
Wade is gonna send a message in the chat and ask Pyro. Pyro, what are you doing? What's that?
I was just gonna start from the beginning. So I wanted to see if I could communicate with my fragment of Noah a bit. This is to keeping it more private, just to the like Chomper, Paz, Scruff, Scroll, Vane, and Kaza group.
Okay.
And well, kind of found out I lost my owner privileges and got them back, but
You have bad security.
Pyro's just gonna do like the flat expression emote with a message after. I'm gonna work on safeguards to prevent this from happening again. I don't want it to happen again.
You probably should. Vane posts part of Pyro's chat logs private.
Wade is going to tie a triple dutch for a moment. Pyro, I don't want to add to your current stress, but I do have to tell you that there might be a soror taking on your appearance of running around in the festival.
Cool. Oh, by the way, and then Pyro suddenly remembers he's wearing a hat. Well, it might just be harder for that person now, as he sends basically a selfie of himself to Wade.
Okay, cool. He also didn't have edge, so that's also a thing. But I can't guarantee that won't be an issue.
Yeah, I want to know more later, but
yeah, just finish doing what you're doing. We'll gather up for the team pretty soon, and I'll tell you when we're there.
yeah, I think I'm gonna probably finish up making some safeguards and then head over to the event. I'm gonna set a timer for myself. As he sets a timer for himself, alarm for himself in AR. And should I roll another technology roll for creating safeguards?
Yes.
Great safeguards. We are not keeping that. Can I have Edge help me with the creating
Yes, you may, since his has not been overtaken. so Edge can either roll separately or contribute to your roll.
I just like to imagine Pyro starts to create safeguards, doesn't know a thing about security.
Ed, yeah, hold on, buddy. I got you. Let me just pull up mine and just tell you, just send you a screenshot of what you should be putting in there.
Oh. Oh, actually, he's at a -1 now.
Oh god,
That
damn.
bracketed him. Let's see, does Edge have specialties that can contribute? Never mind, I have apparently forgotten to put his specialties on his newest sheet. Lovely. That's just an Edge thing. Well, now that Edge is helping, Edge is gonna try, I think, souling two of
He
the
can't.
ones. He can't?
Remember, he's a companion.
Thought it.
Companions cannot use their resources for anyone else but themselves.
Yeah.
I thought it was if they were assisting.
He is assisting.
Yeah, he is assisting you. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to use his soul on it anyway. Because it'd be, he wouldn't be involved in the role.
Well, I guess it's a start for creating safeguards.
I mean, you
It
can
is
use
a
any of
start.
your resources if you have them left over.
No, I don't want to spend more resources right now.
What about Edge's Halloween EX dice?
No, that would fly out.
Understandable. It's a start. He is beginning to build up his foundations. They could be added on later. This is definitely... But now everyone is aware that something is going on with Pyro's stuff. It is now time to begin.
We have less than an hour. Are we doing the maze, you say?
We will
started.
at least be getting there. We will be getting there.
Okay.
Though a lot more things activated than I expected. So it is time for the team to gather at the beginning of the maze. It is...
And suddenly, Assassin.
Oh my.
A Smeargle showed up in the community Pokemon game thing.
Wow. If no one has any other things to do or prepare beforehand, there is someone waiting at what looks to be the start of a hedge maze.
Oh boy.
It is a bronze song. Now, are you aware of the rules of the maze?
Likely, but it'd be best to go over it just in case.
Understandable. The goal is to reach the end of the maze. However, unlike a traditional maze, this one has many branching paths and very few dead ends, because most of the dead ends will be provided by whether or not your team has the ability to make it through the path, the terrain. There will be many obstacles, but there will be ways to maneuver around or apply your creativity. You will be, however, barred from flying over the hedges to try and get a bird's eye view to plan your own route or see what is ahead before arriving at. However, members are allowed to branch off and return to your group for scouting purposes. That much is fine. As long as your entire group ultimately moves down one singular path, you are allowed to backtrack and try other routes if needed or desired for mapping purposes. There will be hidden items, tokens like this one, as he will hold up a purple wooden token. Hidden throughout that can provide you multiple... Well, they will provide additional points to your end score if you find them. They're hidden. And every now and then you might find something that is labeled as an anomaly. Air quotes. Should you come upon something like a marsh, and there is an inexplicable fire spout, that would be an anomaly. We will be asking you to write that down and tell us about it later, because part of one of the explorer's tasks is when going through a dungeon, document unusual behavior. We will tell you the current information when you arrive at the checkpoint, when you go into a dungeon. And if something does not align with the usual information, tell us about it. We will go and confirm it if we can, and update our information to try and find the cause, or if this is just a natural change in the dungeon. Or something in the environment that we will be needing to investigate. There will also be creative thinking.
Is there an actual hard time limit, or is it just worth less points depending on how long you spend going through?
The latter. There is an hour increment before we send each team through the maze, but there are multiple entrance points. It is in fact not unlikely for you to run into another team. Though there is a possibility of you also potentially being lapped if you end up taking quite the while. But that doesn't mean you'll get a bad ranking depending on how thorough you are. Some teams will even go through multiple routes to try and collect a lot of the tokens. However, that being the case, it would be unfair if one team got all the tokens, so periodically a new token will be placed after it has already been collected in a location. Should you get duplicates of that token, however, they will still only count as... There are multiple ways to get many points, depending on your approach. We do not want to give advantages just to the ones who happen to get picked first.
This seems reasonable.
Any other questions?
Can we
Yes.
bring food in?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Also, the condition will also be evaluated. It would be good to keep yourselves in top form and not exert yourselves or be exhausted at the end of your shift unnecessarily. You will also be okay.
That was Pyro.
Yeah, that was
Maybe
Raharu.
that was like his internet going out for a second.
Maybe, probably. You will also be required to have your full team with you to be officially regarded as completed. No leaving anyone behind now. Is there anything else that you would like me to go over?
What are the rules related to consumables and other items inside of the maze?
Perfectly usable and allowable. Preparedness is an equally important part of being an explorer. If you have the tool for the situation, you are allowed to use the tool.
What are the rules when it comes to engaging with other teams if we end up finding members of another team?
Well, we'd prefer you avoid that, but if you deem that to be the appropriate thing in the situation, so be it. Should enough of their members be knocked out, a member of staff will come by to remove them and rank them for how much they had accomplished.
Wait, he's gonna raise an eyebrow. I didn't mean that. I meant in general. What if we find each other?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said fight.
No, I said engage.
Ah, understandable. You are allowed to engage as you please. Perhaps you'll exchange anomalies, or perhaps you could exchange tokens but if you want to explore together, that would also be acceptable. It would be a fortuitous chance encounter, or you could go separate ways.
Wait, nuts.
Cause is going to raise a hand. I think I'm gonna try and draw a map as we go. Is that fine? Perfectly acceptable.
I was going to do that too, so if you want to handle that, that'll be good.
I was already thinking about it.
Do you need one of my notebooks? Because I was just going to use one of my notebooks for it.
I've got paper.
Oh, that works.
Anything else you'd like me to go over? Ah, right. It should be noted that occasionally there will also be members of staff that might serve as obstacles in various regards. They could be a hostile entity or serving as part of a challenge. We want to incorporate a variety of puzzles, so some of them are riddle barriers that will test your mind or your ability to circumvent a logic puzzle. You could, of course, try to ignore them and and potentially debate them to get out of your way. If such things are not your forte. There are intended routes, but they are not mandatory routes. Anything else I can explain for you?
Wade is going to look around to see if anybody else has anything to ask.
How's it seem content?
Hmm?
How's
What
it
is
seem content?
Yep, Vane is good as well.
Scruff, Scroll, you haven't said anything. If you have any questions,
I was listening, but I was under the vague impression that Scruff was still face down with CL.
Oh no, because
no,
yeah,
we're
I
at,
don't
we're
know
at,
what to say.
yeah,
Oh,
They
we're
got
at,
got woken up a while ago by a mark.
yeah,
Oh.
we're at the event now.
Oh. Scruff
Yeah, they
just
got
nods along. Scruff just nods, that's fine. Yep.
Alrighty then.
You not know about school.
Oh, no one's saying anything, so.
Yep. I think we're good to go, I suppose. Unless Gimund has something to ask, but he's not here, so
Well.
if he comes back, we can retroactively let him ask some questions.
All right. Very well then. Then the team may proceed into the maze.
Amazing.
It's amazing time.
Maze time.
Do you actually have a map for this by any chance, or did you...
Or are we actually drawing this out?
You will be drawing the path as I have one that is let's call it TM rough.
Fair enough.
That is for me keeping track of this.
Kind of hard
Unless you
for
want
a
to say
story.
what?
Kind of hard for a
Yeah.
storyteller to give us a map for a maze, because then
Yeah.
we can just solve it.
True. Yeah, and
But-
it's not like, and it's not like.
I
That-
think it would look from like something with put shadows on.
I think we should go ahead and end here.
Oh, okay.
Right.
We only have a half hour left anyways.
Fair enough. I guess we wouldn't make a lot of progress.
So, thank everybody for joining us today for the stream. That was Lost in Chaos Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards or stream loots, picking up merch over at zgfgaming.store, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everybody, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Hi, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.